Okay, in this video we're going to be checking out the Realacc R20. This is a little like a toy drone, but it's kind of like a clone of the Rise Tello, but it has no position hold via optical flow sensor. It only has altitude hold. It does have a little 720p camera that sends video back to your smartphone. The control is going to be via this transmitter here at 2.4 gigahertz. So it's kind of nice. This is the difference between this one and the Tello. This has actual sticks you can use. I did try flying this with my smartphone, but the app seems to be buggy and it doesn't seem to work so well. But it does get video back onto the smartphone from the drone. So we're just going to fly line of sight and then get a little bit of video, and then I'll show you a little bit how it flies line of sight as well. But in terms of flying via the smartphone app, that doesn't seem to be working. Okay, power on the drone, get some lights, and then power on the transmitter. And should bind by just pressing the button up. There's a solid light on the transmitter. And we have automatic takeoff and landing buttons on the transmitter, so we'll use those. Going to connect to the drone via Wi-Fi. And I'll start recording some video. Okay, go ahead and take it off. Pretty windy here, so you can see it's already drifting away from me. And I'm going to fly it in the highest rate, so the wind doesn't take it away, but the wind's going away from me there. You can see that it just drifts away. Altitude hold does seem to be working. So this is the third rate. If you're in windy conditions, you probably want to fly with these rates. Otherwise, it'll just fly away. Altitude hold does seem to be working pretty good. The yaw is pretty fast as well. Oh, it's very fast in the third rate. Kind of unexpected. Usually yaws are really slow, almost too fast there. Yeah, the yaw is actually a little bit too twitchy. Let me bring it back here. Maybe the second rate might be better. This is the second rate here. You can see it's not as fast on the pitch and roll. And it looks like yaw is a little bit more in control, so I think I'll try sticking with the second rate here. That seems to be working okay. So it seems to fly all right. At least line of sight, it looks like it's kind of flying just like the Tello does. Yeah, the video does seem to be very herky-jerky when I'm looking at it. Let's see what the recording looks like. It is coming back via Wi-Fi, but the video itself doesn't seem to look too bad. It looks okay. Let's see how that handles these lighting conditions with the sun low in the horizon. But without position hold, flying this FPV via the FPV feed is kind of difficult, especially with the video freezing all the time. And yeah, you got to be on the sticks, otherwise it just starts drifting away from you because of the wind. See if I can fly around these trees a little bit. Not too bad. Oh, now the video just froze there. So yeah, flying this FPV via the Wi-Fi FPV is not going to be too feasible. So I wouldn't recommend taking it too far away. You might want to use one of these those range extenders, that might help. Alright, so I'm going to... Alright, let's bring this closer. Might be able to do one of those zoom aways with the camera facing me, with the wind blowing to my back. This is kind of, okay, it's a little tricky here, so let's set this up. And this is just the wind doing. I'm not touching the controls at all. The screen looks pretty dark. So I'm not exactly sure what happens with when the control range, when you lose control from the transmitter due to being too far away, fail-safe. Not exactly sure what happens. I don't want to, I don't feel like retrieving this, so I'm not going to go too far. But certain, looks like certain angles in terms of the light handling is okay in the camera. Others are not so great. So it looks kind of dark there. Oh yeah, look at that. Wind is just really knocking this thing around. And the video is frozen up again. So yeah, the video distance isn't very far. I don't recommend taking it too far. I think it might be useful for some short flights in low wind conditions. But really it's going to depend on that how herky-jerky the video is going to be coming back to your phone. So definitely you might want to get one of those repeaters. I haven't done that video yet. I haven't had time to use that. I'm going to try that with the Tello first. Maybe I'll try it with this one. This one seems to be flying just fine. And I do like the fact that it comes with a controller. You can just use the sticks. And it's about half the price. I think it's like $45, so not bad a deal. If the video is half bad, even though it's kind of herky-jerky, you know, you might be able to get some usable clips there. And I got a hummingbird there chasing me. Nice. Not exactly sure what the flight time is going to be on this. It's about 1100 milliamp hour battery. I imagine it's going to be at least 5 minutes, if not more. But in terms of just line of sight flying, seems pretty fun. But it's kind of a shame it doesn't have optical flow position hold. That would be nice. It works really well in the Tello, but of course, you know, that costs twice as much. Oh, and then that's my battery, looks like. Oh, I think my battery's dying. I'm gonna bring it in now before I have to go run for this. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you found it useful, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.